this is Kyle Green with the Greenway Outdoors on the History Channel, and I'm here to talk to you about Christmas. 'Tis the season, and it's time to get that shopping list going. If you've got a waterfowl lover in your family or someone who's interested in duck hunting, I've got the top 5 items for you that you need to pick up from Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's this year. First up is the jacket you need, and this is the only jacket you need because it's 3-in-1 and it's good for all seasons. You can use just the outer shell on warm months when the beginning of waterfowl season's happening, say teal season, September, October. As it gets colder, you can use just the fleece lined if you want, because the inner layer is also waterproof. A lot of these 3-in-1 jackets, the inner jacket isn't waterproof, so it's really not good for duck hunting. This case, we've got a waterproof inner, and it's got this fleece lined inside that is absolutely gorgeous, super comfortable, very, very, very warm, because if you add both of these together in the winter months, you're gonna be warm in the ice cold Januarys and Februarys as well. It really is a jacket for all seasons, and it's really a great option because you only have to buy one jacket to cover all those seasons. The little pro tip that I like about this jacket as well is it's got these fleece lined pockets near the top. So when you have your waders on, I actually tuck my jacket into my waders a lot of times if it's not raining. So in case I go a little bit deeper water, I don't gotta worry about getting it wet. But then I can never access my pockets. With this, it's got these high fleece lined pockets that even when you have your tucked in your waders, you're good to go. The hood is also reinforced. It's nice and stiff here so that it's not drooping in your face while you're duck hunting, something I hate about a lot of other jackets. I've been running this thing for 2 years, beating it up. Its ripstop material has held up through the thickest of brush and things that I've gone through. I've never had an issue with it. The waterproofing's incredible on the inner layer as well as the outer layer. I can't recommend this jacket enough. Next up is gonna match that jacket perfectly, and that is the Northern Fight Bone Dry Breathable waders. I absolutely love these because they are in the prairie camo, so they're gonna match perfectly. They've got a fleece lined pocket right here. And now let's talk about breathable waders. If you've ever used neoprene waders, you've gone out in the water, you've worked up a sweat putting out the decoys, and the whole of your pants and your socks, everything is just nice and wet from all that gross sweat. Well, these waders solve that. They're breathable. It allows that moisture to escape while keeping you completely waterproof. These are the ultimate. On top of that, I don't know a lot of duck hunters that can do the splits, but if you can do the splits, you could do them in these. The flexibility is amazing. No more getting in the water with neoprene and having them hug you. These suckers are comfortable. Now in the boots, they're still insulated with 1,200 grams of 3M insulation, top-notch stuff. That's great to keep your feet warm no matter the water temperature. In addition to that, these waders are thin. They're not gonna keep you super warm. If you take these waders out in September, August, early teal season, you are going to be nice and cool in these because it's going to allow all that moisture to get away, and you're not going to be overly insulated. But on top of that, let's say you want to go out in January, February, you can layer up under these without a problem. So they're very versatile. You can use them for all conditions. That's what I love about these waders and that jacket. Next up is the Marsh backpack from Northern Flight. Now, I actually got one of the units before this backpack even came out years ago. So I've been testing it, I've been putting it through its paces, and I've been very impressed. Right here is where I put shotgun shells when I need easy access to them. This top compartment here is where I store shotgun shells and everything ammunition related that I need to get to quickly. This zippered pocket here on the lid is where I put my cell phone. That's great because it zips, waterproof there, waterproof here, and finally, I won't ruin any cell phones to duck hunting. There's all kinds of little compartments up here for organization. Come down here, you've got a completely different storage area. I absolutely love this area. Completely separate from the top level. I keep food, sandwiches, and stuff like that in there because you always need snacks while you're duck hunting. There's compartments on the side for extra storage as well. It's very tough, it's very structured, it's waterproof, you can beat the heck out of it. I mean, we keep our camera equipment in this and I feel comfortable. So this Marsh backpack is perfect for someone who duck hunts, but honestly, they'll probably use it all year. Next up is the Northern Flight Decoys. Now this is a bluebill, and as you can see, it looks perfect. It looks like a brand new decoy out of the box. But just like everything else here, I have beaten this sucker up for 2 or 3 years testing it, and look at this. This thing has been banged against other decoys, it's been used in the water, and it still looks brand new. Northern Flight decoys really do hold up. The patterns are very good. They kind of have like a rubberized feel to them. They look very lifelike, they look very real, and that rubberized outside just seems to hold up better than most decoys. I mean, you can be overwhelmed looking at prices of decoys, but but Northern Flight are super affordable and very good quality. I highly recommend them. I like the keels. There's 3 different places where I can tie off weights. I've been really impressed with them. Now, if you've got a new duck hunter in the family, I've got a pro tip for you. If you can only afford a few decoys, buy them 6 black duck decoys. If you're only gonna run a few decoys, I learned from an old man many years ago, run 6 black duck decoys. It's something that the birds aren't seeing from everybody else. It's an uncommon spread, and it is a very good confidence decoy to get those mallards, wood ducks, widgeon, whatever it might be, to come in close. 6 black duck decoys, just a little pro tip for you. Last up is a choke tube. Now, a choke tube is what determines how tight a spread is for you downrange when shooting your shotgun. And it's very important to have that consistency so you can get that confidence in the field. Now, Carlson's choke tube makes a mid-range cremator choke. I highly recommend it. It's very versatile. It patterns well with a lot of loads, and it's probably the right choice for your duck hunter in the family. And that was number 5. Hopefully this list helps you make the right choices this Christmas for the duck hunter in your life. These are choices that I have used, abused, and absolutely grown to love. I recommend in the field. You can get all of them at bassproshops.com. We'll see you in the field.